Hello, Libra, and welcome to your reading. We are going to take a look at your month of October. I have some oracle cards here for you. We have the Rebel deck now. We have an answer scenario version of that, and it's pretty fun to use. So, as per usual, we're going to look over your oracle cards to get an idea of some advice and tips and things to look out for in the month of October. And then we're going to draw 3 tarot cards for your general reading, and then 2 apiece for love and relationships, career and finances, and health and spirituality. I have music playing in the background, so if something catches your ear or if I notice something, I'll go ahead and point it out to you. It might have a message for you. And beyond that, let's go ahead and see what we have. So we have Heart, card number 24. We have I need some fucking clarity. Blank will give it to me. Or, oh wow. I didn't think that was gonna be here. There's a reason these are 18 plus. So I'm sure you saw that. Unfortunately, I have to cover that. Like I said, I did not think that was in these cards, so oh goodness. Um Oh man. If you didn't see that, um a mouth hug, a mouth hug. Either gender. It was gender neutral. Jesus. Good gods. Now, Spirit, that was not appropriate for our very prim and proper Libras. My goodness. Oh my lord. Ah! Starting off great. Oh man. For our poor, easily embarrassed Libras. Okay, let's see what else we have here. That was exciting. We have I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors. Card number 2. We have card number 41. I trust the change unfolding in my life. We have card number 24 again. So the 24th of October might be important for you. I love myself completely and unconditionally. I just knocked over a bunch. Jeez, I'm about to knock all kinds of things over. We're wild up in here today. Okay, what else do we have here? We also have awareness, card number 3. Look beyond what you see. Wow. All right. So give me 1 second to clean up these cards and to just kind of take a minute with what I'm seeing here. Okay, and hopefully that fixed some of the glares. I'm hoping it did. And my camera got all knocked around a little bit. I apologize for all this, Libra. Okay, that's much better. At least for me as the reader, it is. All right. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna move this over here, actually. Okay. So you have 3 moon oracle cards, and that's just how your pile was drawn. I don't know if you need to be doing a lot of self-care at this time. It I feel like you're in a place where there's a bit of uncertainty, and you're being asked to have faith that things are simply going to work out as they need to work out, that you I feel like there's a need to turn off your logical brain and tune into your body. Um, and I know you being an air sign, especially if you're a Libra sun, that's going to be really difficult to do. But I feel like Spirit really wants you to just, because awareness, look beyond what you see. Like that is about feeling into your intuition. I trust the change unfolding in my life. Again, that's trusting the process. Spirit's literally asking you to turn towards bodily pleasure to give you clarity. And often we get clarity once we get our brain to settle down and slow down and stop overthinking. And a really good way to make sure that we do that is to get out of our head and into our body. So, whatever it is that's been on your brain or that will be on your brain in October, Libra, it's been going over your brain for a while. And you just need to find ways to ground yourself, ground into your body. With I love myself completely and unconditionally. Let me actually look at the book really fast and see which ritual that is. Okay, that's the one I thought it was. So, with I love myself completely and unconditionally, the ritual associated with that card is specifically to do a body rub after a shower. You would get out of your shower, get out your favorite lotion, starting from your feet, you would work upwards. And you would focus on each part of your body, focus on the sensation of rubbing that part of your body, focus on the angles, the curves of each part of your body. And you would even speak, I love you feet, I love you ankles, and on and so forth as you travel your way all the way up your body. The point of that ritual is usually to actually turn into your body in a loving manner. I don't think that's necessarily something you're having an issue with, Libra. I don't think you're having body issues at this time. I think it's more that you need to get out of your head. The song playing right now is Wild Woman, and there's a lot of references in that song to lineage and heritage. And you do have ancestors here. I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors. So, another thing you could be doing in the month of October is going back towards your roots, going back towards the traditions of your family. If you're studying different religions and spiritualities, you might be trying to connect more with your particular, like whatever religion is particular to your culture, to your lineage. You know, if you're, oh my gosh. I don't think I've knocked the camera around this much the entire time I've been doing readings. So I feel like that's just kind of a symbol that you're feeling really ungrounded. One of the ways that you can reground yourself, like for example, if you have a lot of Italian heritage, study Italian traditions, Italian food, um, beliefs, witchcraft, even if you do witchcraft. I put a spell on you, literally just started playing. It's not the Nina Simone version, it's the Joss Stone version, but still. Um, with heart, you could be entering a connection. I'm not getting that super strongly though. I don't know that you're actually going to be entering a connection with another person. I think you're going to be making the connection with yourself more solid. But yeah, that's what I see at this moment. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot, see what we have in general for you for the month of October. Okay. We have the Four of Cups. Yep, that's boredom, distraction. We have the King of Coins. Okay, that flew right out. Did you see that? Oh my God, turn over. And then we have the Hangman. So the Hangman is card number 12. That is Pisces energy. 12 is half of 24. So that could be significant to you in some way. I don't really know. So with the Four of Cups, you are going through a period of boredom, distraction, dissatisfaction. Um, and I was getting a little of that, but again, I think because you're not doing a lot with your energy, so all of your energy is going towards your brain, just spinning in circles like a hamster on a wheel. With the King of Coins here, you might be coming into some money at this time. Someone could be offering you financial support. I feel like I don't normally interpret the King of Coins this way, but I feel like this is money that is being offered to you. It's coming from an outside place. Whether it be a sudden job offer when you weren't looking for a job, it could be a sudden raise when you weren't trying to get one, you weren't on the lookout for one. Someone could be offering you money, an inheritance, something like that. Money is going to come to you, and it might help solve some of these problems. I don't know what exactly it is you're going over in your head about. Um, yeah, I'm not getting anything really specific about what it is that you've been overly focused on. Your relationship with yourself, though, is being affected, but that usually doesn't exist within a vacuum. It kind of does, but it doesn't. So, our relationship with ourself is usually a starting point for where other issues emerge, but that's not usually where we start when we're trying to figure out what's wrong. It's usually the root, if that makes sense. Like, we don't suddenly wake up and we're like, oh, I have a really horrible relationship with myself. It's you wake up and you realize that you don't make a lot of money. And as you realize you don't make a lot of money, you realize that you are not getting what you are worth. When you realize you're not getting what you're worth, it's because you never demanded what you're worth. When you realize that, and it goes back and back and back until you realize that the source issue was your relationship with yourself. So, while that may very well be the root problem, is you need to work on your relationship with yourself. I don't feel like it's in a detrimental place. I just feel like you just kind of got really distracted by other things. And it led to you overthinking, stressed out, disconnected from yourself, disconnected from your body, and just all these things. So it's not a major issue I'm seeing. It's just something where you're going to get snapped back to your own reality in the month of October. With the Hangman here, there is a call for stillness. There's a call for stillness, and there's a call for you to just kind of trust and wait, be really patient. Again, I do feel like this money is coming to you. You're not seeking it out, it's coming to you. And one of the best ways that we can be patient for the universe to just work itself out is to instead, again, focus on our attention, on our needs, reconnecting with ourselves, reconnecting with our body, so on and so forth. So yeah, just spending time reconnecting with yourself, getting back into your body. If you do have someone that you can be spending sexy time with or spicy time with, I would suggest you do that, and doing it in ways where you are very much receiving. Really getting into that receiving mode, really getting into that focused into yourself mode. That's how you make room for the universe to bring things to you. So let's go ahead and jump into your love and relationships. We'll go ahead and pull cards for all three sections, and then we'll get into them. I'm going to move this over here a little bit, or up there, up there. Yeah, we'll go up there. Okay, we have Strength in reverse. And we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, it might be an outside relationship that's been on your mind, but we'll get into that. We have the Chariot. I'm gonna take the one that fell next to that, but I'm not gonna take all of it. And I'm gonna take the one that fell on the floor. Nine of Cups. The Knight of Cups has been coming out a lot in these readings. We have the Page of Cups, lots of cups, I feel like. Yeah, it's definitely an outside relationship that's on your mind, which, you being Libra, that makes a lot of sense. So relationships and balance and harmony of utmost concern for you. Okay. And we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. So let's see here. So the Strength card is card number 8. That is Leo energy. Death is card number 13. That is Scorpio energy. The Chariot is card number 7. That is Cancer. The Hierophant is card number 5. And that is Taurus energy. 3 of those are fixed signs. 3 of those are fixed signs. I really feel like I need to point that out to you. The only thing you don't have here is Aquarius. I don't know if you have a lot of fixed energy in your chart necessarily. I don't know, maybe the person you're dealing with is a fixed sign. Or maybe just fixed signs are going to be really important to you at this time. So again, fixed signs are going to be Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and then the one not represented here is Aquarius, but still a fixed sign. Still could be important in the end. The other thing that I feel like I'm seeing is we have 5 with the Hierophant, 5 of Cups, and then 41 breaks down to 5. That could be significant. Take it if it feels right. I don't always point out those things, but I felt like it this time. So let's go ahead and just get into what is actually here. With the Strength in the reverse and the Five of Cups representing your love and relationships, um, you're feeling really vulnerable at this time and you're feeling not in your power necessarily. But because the Five of Cups is in the reverse, you are trying to pay more attention to what you have versus what you don't have. Unfortunately, you're still not feeling great about it. God, and he's even playing a little violin. You may have recently like made a bad decision regarding love and relationships and you're just kind of mourning it, but then at the same time, you're just kind of like, this is where I am now. And just trying to make the best of where things are. Yeah, because the Strength card is kind of behind him, next to the Two Cups that are still upright. A Space Song by Beach House is catching my ear, so that could be significant to you. It could have a message. Yeah, I'm feeling a sense of regret. I'm feeling a sense of regrets, especially because the Five of Cups precedes the Four of Cups, right? So it could be that you felt bored with somebody, you felt dissatisfied with somebody, and you took an action from that emotion, and now you're just kind of wondering if you made the right decision. And you're simply just kind of trying to move forward, but you don't feel, I don't see you feeling very good about the ways in which you're attempting to move forward. But again, Spirit's really asking you to not focus on that. Don't focus on the past. Don't focus on things that you cannot undo. All you can do is focus on yourself and getting yourself to a place where you remember who you are, you feel better about yourself, and it's hard to remember this when we're going through life and when we're sitting here in our head about things that we regret, mistakes that we feel that we made. But it's important to remember that in the end, everything is as it should be. The issue is that we have a point of view that is this big. You see how little you can see between my two hands? That's all you can see. The universe can see all of this, though. Remember that things are as they should be. It very well could simply be that, yes, you regret what happened with this person. Yes, you feel you made a mistake. I was telling someone the other day that Spirit doesn't put the person, like if in the grand scheme of things, like if there's someone that you end up making a misjudgment about, you make a huge mistake and letting them go, da da da. Spirit doesn't put the person that you're supposed to be with forever in that position. They put other people in that position. And it's because there's a lesson for you to both mutually learn. You learned about whatever mistake you made with this person, misjudging them, letting them go too soon, realizing that you had something really good, da da da. That's what you get to learn. They, alternatively, get to learn to see their own value and their own worth more clearly. That's all you were both there for, to give each other what love and support that you did give each other, but in the end to learn a lesson. And you need to not be really beating yourself up over it, because in the end we all make those kinds of mistakes. We all do, not just you. Okay? So Spirit wants you to focus on what you do still have in terms of your connections. And again, focus on reconnecting with yourself. You're not going to be doing anyone any favors by continuing to go down a path where you are getting farther away from yourself. You need to get back towards who you really are. Okay? So, for career and finances, we have the Chariots with Death with the Nine of Cups. So the Chariot is literally about movement. You're going to move into a new direction. With Death here, you're going to be, I feel like, stepping a little out of your comfort zone. You're going to be, and maybe that's a really good thing for you right now. It's a good use of your energy right now to be stepping out of your comfort zone of what you feel your skills and capabilities are, and instead going towards something that is much more for you. It's going to bring you happiness in the end. But yeah, you need to make some kind of move. You're going to be making some kind of move with your career, whether that be going to a different department, changing careers. Maybe you're in school, you'll be changing your studies. And this could be where this unexpected money comes from. You might be in a job that you don't really care for, but it's a job, it pays the bills, and you get a job offer from somebody that you know, or maybe someone you know is like, hey, I'm starting a business. Do you want to come work for me? Or maybe you're driving down the road and you see a wanted ad, and you weren't looking for a job necessarily, but it just kind of clicks something in you. It scratches at your brain. Any of that coming up this month, something that you feel like you want to jump towards, but it kind of scares you, financially speaking, or career, Spirit wants you to go ahead and take that offer. Take the offer when it comes to you. It's going to require some change out of you, but it's going to be for the good. It's going to be, with the Nine of Cups, it's going to be something that you didn't know you wanted until you went towards it. Okay? And then with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant in the reverse, I keep looking between the Hangman right here and the Hierophant. They look very similar to me right now, not just because they're both upside down, they're both centered. There's a lot of yellow here and there's a lot of green here, right? I feel like with the Page of Cups in reverse, you really haven't been giving yourself the love that you deserve. We know that. We kind of went over that. With the Hierophant in the reverse, however, there is a need for you to maybe so while I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors is up here, maybe there's something in your immediate family that you need to go against in order to better love yourself. Like, for example, say, I'm just pulling this example out of my butt, but no pun intended. Say, for example, your family came over to America somewhat recently, in the last 100 years or so. But instead of holding on to their lineage and their culture, they simply Americanized in order to better fit in, to better survive. That was very, very common. It's still pretty common. And there's a lot of traditions and ways of life and ways of thinking that in your immediate family, and you don't really vibe with those things, but maybe you vibe with things that are further down in your lineage. And so Spirit is asking you to explore whether or not there are things further down in your lineage that you need to go ahead and take a look at that might resonate better with you, that might serve you better, that might give you an answer that you're seeking, but maybe it's not in total agreement with what you grew up with. That's what I'm getting here with health and spirituality. Also, because it is Taurus. Taurus rules the neck, shoulders, and the upper chest area. So you might want to also just make sure, like, watch your throat, make sure you're staying hydrated. If you live in a cold area, make sure you're covering up properly so you don't get sick. And don't overwork your shoulders too, just from a physical body point of view. But yeah, that is all I have for you, Libra. Thank you for coming to your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. Go ahead and click on over to the other readings as you see fit. Remember, when you look at your sun, moon, and rising, that's when you get the best, most encompassed vision of what your upcoming month is going to look like. I do offer personal readings if that would be helpful to you, or if not, just continue coming to these. I enjoy just the small energy exchange. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Be good, be safe, and love and light to you. Bye.